First of all, hi. And today I'm gonna relate you a paranormal experience that I had when I was a kid. I don't remember very well, but it was like 8 or 7 years old or something like that. But it doesn't matter. The thing is that it happened when I lived in a town in a not very far away from Medellin, in which I used to live with my mom, my uncle, and my cousin in the same house. We used to share the house. We lived together. But well, I remember that it happened. That happens on a Saturday night, right after we went on the church, and we had this habit of spending time together, like having a coffee or drinking a tea or eating something, and in a cafeteria in the plaza of the town. And I used to have like fun with my cousin in that day at night because we like played and things like that. But I don't remember why, but that day I was like very upset and I didn't want to do anything but go home and play video games. So I asked my mom if I could like have the keys of the house and just go. And she gave me the keys and I went home. And yeah, it was a very safe town, so it wasn't a very big deal to letting a little kid walk around at night, whatever. The thing is that I came home, and here goes like an important description of the architecture of the house, because if you want to understand what happened, I think that maybe you need to have this, keep this in mind. And we used to live in a second floor, and there were like three main doors. The first one to connect the stairs with the street, and you went upstairs, and in the top of the stairs there was another door that led you past to a very big balcony, and in the balcony was another door that led you get into the house. And well, uh, right after the that door there was this living room, this very big living room with a main hall. It was a very large hall that just passed through all the house, and there were like, I don't know, 6 or 5 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms. And I had my PlayStation in the first bedroom that we used to call like the library because there was like a very big bookcase there with a desk and a computer and well and the TV and things like that. Well, whatever. Thing is that I just turned on the lights of the living room and that place, and I put my cell phone right beside me with the keys, and I turned on the TV and start playing video games. And for some strange reason, my cousin and I never felt like very comfortable in that house. Even though we spent most of our childhood there, we never felt like this is our house and we want to be here. No, because we were always feeling like we weren't alone. And we used to spend a lot of time alone there because my mom and my aunt were constantly traveling to Medellin with things related with their work, but and they just left us there alone. But well, it doesn't matter. The thing is that we never felt like very comfortable there because we knew that there was something strange, because sometimes just we were alone and we listened these strange noises coming from nowhere, like someone knocking on the door and things like that. And in that moment, well, I didn't mind that. It wasn't a very big deal because there was electricity. But that thing changed just in a moment like this, because I was playing video games and suddenly a blackout happened, and it was like, oh my god, it's a blackout. And I always have had this dealing with being in places, in big places, with no light, like being in a dark place, that freaks me out. And I was there in a haunted house with no electricity, and I was alone. So the my reaction was to take my cell phone. So I took my cell phone, and in the moment where I took my cell phone, I saw this big white figure, like I don't know, like passing very fast from the living room to the back part of the house. And in that moment, my dog, she was in the back part of the house. Uh, she started to bark a lot. She was barking a lot, and it was like, oh my god, I need to get out of here. So I just took my cell phone and I ran. I remember that I ran and I opened the main door, and I just like run out the house, but not out the house. I just ran to the balcony and I stood in a corner of the balcony like this, with my cell phone in my hand, and the cell phone had like this torch. So I was with the torch on like this, shaking and with a shiver, with a constant shiver on my backbone, because it was like very scary. And like 1 or 2 minutes after that, the lights came again, like this. So I relaxed, like, oh, I can't breathe again. But in that moment, there wasn't any kind of breeze or something like that. It wasn't breathing, and the main door just like slapped it very very in a very strong way, and making a very loud noise. And I said like, oh my god, I can't be here alone anymore. I need to get out here, but really, I mean, like, not in the balcony, go out the house. So I just run. I remember that I just took off the stair. I just run. That's the thing that I did. I run. I run until the plaza of the town, and I sat next to my mom. I Next to my mom, I was between her and my cousin. I don't remember. But the thing is that I was like shaking a lot. I was pale, and I was almost about to cry. I wanted to cry a lot, and I was there like this. And my mom just gave me this side like, "What is going on?" And I said like, "Mom, I don't know. I think there is a ghost or there is a demon or something at home because this and this and this and that happened." She was like, "Oh, honey, don't say silly things. That's not true. You know, that's a creation of your imagination." And I said like, "No, Mom, it's true." And she didn't believe me, but my cousin did, and my uncle too, because we knew that something strange had happened in the past in that house. And I'm not talking past right now in that moment, where that things happen. No, I'm talking about play time before. I don't know, but I learned something in that day. I can't be in a dark place alone, especially when there are like these very loud thunderstorms, and I can't. And the second thing is that my mom don't believe in the things that she can't see. I mean, she believes in God, but she can't believe in ghosts or demons or things like that. It has a logic? No, it doesn't. But whatever, I learned two things that day, and I think that I got traumatized. I don't know. But basically, that was my story, and I hope that you like it.